I think of increasing light in the world.
Joseph Smith in the first vision.
And receiving the fullness of the gospel.
The first vision is what comes to mind when I think of the restoration. The first vision is a foundational event to the restoration because that's where the heavens opened after being closed for so many years. You know, there was an apostasy and mankind was left in darkness relative to spiritual things. But when Joseph Smith knelt down and prayed, he opened up the conduit to heaven.
Although that was the start of it, the restoration is building the Lord's church on earth.
The heavens opened and revelation has been pouring out ever since.
It's not going to stop.
The restoration continues to unfold before our eyes.
I think the prophets keep giving new directions, and that's part of the restoration.
One of the most recent revelations given by President Nelson was to center the church more around the home and with your families.
The restoration is definitely a living event and continuing, especially with the changes we're seeing from President Nelson and the changes we saw with President Monson with the age change and with President Hinckley on the Family Proclamation.
When the Family Proclamation to the world first came out, it seemed a little repetitive. As time has passed and society has changed, the more important that proclamation becomes.
I do think that the restoration is a living event, mostly just because I believe that as members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, we can receive personal revelation.
How I receive personal revelation is usually while reading my scriptures.
Ideas will come to my mind.
And then usually it comes as like clarity of thought, or I can clearly see what I need to do.
I've realized that I receive it through music.
Without it, I'd have no idea what I'm doing in the world.
There's temptations all around us, and there's things happening all around us that are confusing. It's really important that we have revelation today so that we can kind of sift through everything and discover the truth for ourselves so that we can be happy and ultimately return to live with our Father in heaven.